All right, we'll get started here. We'll start first with Darren Smith. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Orlando. Good luck to you this weekend. You're about 50 hours away until kickoff. What's your general pregame weekend ritual, if you have any, that gets you prepared for kickoff?
Sleep. I get a lot of sleep in on Friday night, which is the most important night as far as like for me, like recovery and making sure that I'm good to go on Sunday. Friday night sleep is my routine, man. I'll be in bed by 7.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Orlando, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Hey, Brad, I'll have a second question after this one as well. Is there one thing or two things or a whole list of things you have to keep in mind on Sunday when you're facing Myles Garrett?
Yeah, always, man. He's such a great player, and he's got a ton of moves. He's very athletic. He's one of the few that can handle my punch and be able to recover his rush and not lose his angle to the quarterback. So, for me, it's all about just staying on him, making sure that I keep my feet moving, making sure that I'm got my hips underneath me, and I'm ready to deal with his power when it comes.
Okay, and how do you blocked him a lot in that crazy game you guys had against the Browns last year? Yeah. How do you feel like you did that night against him?
Yeah, I feel like I played well. Obviously it was enough to win, and to me, at the end of the day, my goal as an offensive lineman is no sacks, no pressures, no hits, no touches, no penalties, and going out there and not having any mental errors and keeping the quarterback clean, doing what I got to do in the run game. So I feel like I played well against him. There was a lot of things I could have did differently and did better, but I feel like where I am physically now compared to then is a lot better.
Go next to Pete Sweeney.
Orlando, so much of your story before the Chiefs was about your desire to play left tackle and not to get back into that. But now, as it's approaching week 1, where you're going to get this opportunity to start for the back-to-back reigning AFC champs at that position, how much are you thinking of your dad and your family and all this finally coming to fruition?
A ton, man. A ton. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, as you said, with everything approaching, now and here in a few days. It's not short of a blessing, man. I wish he was here to see it, but I got my family, man, that's cheering me on and all that stuff, and mentor and everything. So I'm incredibly blessed, man. I'm incredibly blessed to have the opportunity to make a 53-man roster, to play for an organization like this, to be a starting left tackle, and for my quarterback to be Pat Mahomes, and head coach be Coach Reed. There's so many positive things I could say, man, about my life and this opportunity. But I'm so excited to get out there and just let my emotions play for themselves on Sunday.
Let's go next to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Quick 2. 1, just the evolution of how you've learned to block for Patrick Mahomes and what you've learned from each other. And then 3, what gives you the confidence with those 3 guys on the right side of the line that they're going to be ready for Sunday when the bright lights truly come on?
Yeah, with Pat, it's just all about learning what he likes most, what he's most comfortable with, how he likes to throw, what angles he likes to throw at, what foot he likes, all of those different things, learning all that stuff. I can't give away anything specific, but, I've just been learning him from that sense, which allows me to understand how to do my job. And as far as the 3 rookies that'll be playing, man, they're ready to go. There's a reason that they're going to be out there on that field. Coach Reed and everyone in this organization trust them. We trust them, peers and teammates. They're ready to go.
Okay, let's go next to Herbie Teope. Go ahead, Herbie.
And sort of a follow-up to that question, and also Adam's question earlier on Myles Garrett. The Browns obviously have a little different defensive front from when you played them last year. Jadeveon Clowney, Takk McKinley, Malik Jackson. What's your message to those young guys when you have a veteran front like that?
Yeah, my message to them was just kind of do what got you here, and continue to keep the mentality that they've kept. They've approached every day to get better. They've approached every day to work hard. And as I said before, these young guys are ready to go. It's not too much I necessarily need to tell them that they don't know already. The speed of the game is the speed of the game. The players you're playing against are the players you're playing against. These guys are here because they dominated top talent in college anyway. So, man, it's exactly what they expect. That was my message to them. And, have no fear. Approach this like as you would in college. That's been my mentality on every level. Is I'm gonna go out here and dominate my opponent, man. It doesn't matter who they line up across me.
Looks like we got one more. We'll go to last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Orlando, I know there's been so much anticipation for this game. I'm just wondering, as you learned the offense through the offseason, as you got to know the guys and sort of the rhythms in training camp, what was your reaction when you saw the game plan come together for this sort of opponent, given it's your first time, obviously, playing with Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the rest of the gang?
I was super excited, man. I'm excited. You know, like I said, I don't want to give away anything specific. I'm excited for the opportunity. You know, game plan is great. We got a ton of great talent, great coaches, great scheme. So I'm ready to get out there and show it.
Orlando, we appreciate the time today. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Appreciate you guys.